And the first card is the skull. So there's some hidden secrets that could harm you. So things might be coming to light, or some secrets that are coming out that might not be very, very good for you. It might be a bit, detrimental. So just watch out. Maybe somebody's speaking a lot of lies about you, and that is coming to light soon, it seems. You've got the bag over here. So there's something important, like a new job or a raise. So this is a money bag. So it looks like there might be some money coming in for you, or a new job coming in for you with that bag. So something is going to be coming. Something's in the pipeline, as they say. You've got the spear card over here, so heartache over what you no longer have. So you are crying over some kind of loss as well. It was a situation that you went through. There was a lot of heartbreak, and you still are trying to get over this. So if you've gone through a breakup, you can see there's a spear that has hit the heart and it's still bleeding. You're still getting over this situation, and maybe you're trying to make inroads. You're trying to focus on your work, expecting, something to come in on the work front so that you can get over this heartbreak that you have gone through. So you're trying to refocus. Maybe this person that you had broken up with has got something that they're holding almost like a gun to your head, some kind of secret about you, or some kind of sensitive information that they have about you, and they're trying to use that to hurt you even further. Now, in the past, you've got the well card over here, so family wishes coming true. So it seems like you have been focusing a lot on your family, and you've been spending a lot of time with them. It seems like you've got ambitions for your family, and things are starting to turn around on the family front. You've got the chain card over here, so a chain of events that will affect your life. So things are being set into motion that will bring about big changes in your life, and that's been going on in the recent past. Now, going into the future, you've got the air over there, so there's some good news coming in for you. So relax, don't get too stressed out there. You will hear something good. And you've got the elephant over here, so a long journey. So you might be taking a trip. It could be a business trip, but it also could be a, going on a holiday, which is something that you need. This is the elephant, so you will be wiser at the end of this trip. So there's a lot of information that is coming to you, and you're going to, it's a life-changing trip. So it's going to change your perspective of things. You're going to learn a lot of things on this journey that you're going to be taking. But you're also going to be hearing some good news as well. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the 9 of Cups, and you've got the 8 of Coins, and the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So whatever situation you have been going through, you start off with the Emperor, which is your card. So you've been doing something very different. You've been taking whatever you've learned, and you're thinking outside the box right now, and you are managing to adapt to this new situation you are in. You are very self-supporting, so you are looking out for yourself over there. You're working alone. There's nobody there that actually supports you, but you're taking control of that situation over there. You might be in a position of leadership and authority, and you are working very, very hard. You're managing a lot of people, managing resources, and you're on top of things. This is the Emperor. This is the King of Kings. So you already got your stuff together, really, and you're working very, very hard, very, very focused. Now, this could also be a card that says that you may have dealt with some kind of legal situation, and you've had to change or manipulate the situation a little bit in order for it to work for you. So there may have been a legal issue that you had to deal with, and a judgment was passed on in that with regards to that. You've got the Queen of Cups over there following it. So whatever that decision was, maybe whatever that legal decision was, you're very upset about it. It could have been a divorce, because this Queen of Cups stands alone and she's crying. So, you may have come through a situation where you have had a breakup and you're still crying about it. A decision was made. But you've got that victory card over there, that 6 of Wands over there. So although they felt that they had defeated you, you are actually rising up despite what everybody else thought that, they had gotten the better of you. It seems like you have overcome a lot of obstacles, and you're now moving away from things there with that 6 of Swords. So you've got the 6 of Wands, victory in that situation, and the 6 of Swords moving away from that difficult situation. So whatever that legal issue is, it seems like, you cried a lot about it, but you're getting over it now, and you're moving away, you're making plans, and you are focusing on that coin, you're focusing on that work, and that is where everything seems to be. All your focus is on your work, and you are starting to achieve with that 9 of Cups. So whatever you've been putting all your energies into is something very unusual as well. But whatever you're working at, you're learning a lot as well on that job. You are starting to achieve with that Nine of Cups. So things are looking up, and your mood is changing as well. From feeling very, very depressed and upset about what happened, it seems like you're starting to pick yourself out of that situation. So it seems like you've come through some kind of divorce or separation, and you were very, very upset initially, but now you're getting over it. You're taking control of your life again. You may have even ended, you got the 10 of coins over here. So this is ending a financial situation. So this might have been a divorce situation where you have been financially dependent on somebody, and that has now come to an end. You are now starting to shine because you're taking control of that situation and you are in charge. So there may have been a settlement as well that came in through from this divorce situation. If this was a work situation, then it looks like you've ended an old job. There may have been a payoff as well with that, and you are now moving on, and you are very, very strong with the Strength card over here. You are able to overcome things, and you're starting to achieve as well. Now, in the past, you've got this Infinity card. So the world is your oyster. Things are opening up for you here. You can see the fountain, and it seems like the universe is blessing you here. There's some unlimited resource that is coming into your hand, unlimited power that is coming into your hand with this fountain card over here. You are being divinely guided along your journey at this moment. This is the extra card in this deck, and this is showing you that you are very much in touch with the universe, and a lot of power is coming into your hand. You've got the Three of Wands over here, so you're making plans for the future, and whatever job you're doing, it might involve a lot of travel, but you're also working with a lot of international people, and they're very, very supportive. You're finding it very, very interesting, and you're like I said, you might be doing a lot of travel as well with this job in the recent past. Or a lot of networking. You've gone global, really, with this Three of Wands. Now, you have come through a very, very difficult situation. You've got that 10 of Swords over here. So it was a legal situation or a legal battle that you fought. You may not have been very successful. The outcome may not have been what you wanted it to be. There was a lot of backstabbing, a lot of manipulation, maybe a lot of lies and cheating and problems that you faced, and you're still getting over that. You're still trying to get over it, but it was a big crisis in your life, and it has now come to an end. That cycle is now finished. The worst is over. It's now time for you to move away from it mentally, because this is what is on your mind. Now, you've got the Tower card over here, so all that negative energy, this is a big change. The Tower brings about change because it wants to clear the deck. So all this negative energy that you felt with that 10 of Swords, the Tower comes and removes it. So it might, take you out of one situation and deliberately throw you into another situation. So if a situation is not serving you and the energy is very negative and there's a lot of drama and, you're very stuck in that situation, the Tower comes and actually causes that upheaval and takes you away. The Tower card is the card ruled by Mars, and it's ruled, Aries is ruled by Mars as well. So for most people, they get really scared of the Tower. But for Mars, if you're with the Mars energy there, as an Arian, if you manipulate that energy, it's a lot of power that comes into your hand that allows you to change your circumstances. So you've got that power in your hand. And with that Fountain card right there in the past, there's a lot of power that's coming to your hand, almost unlimited power. And you're going to be able to mold your future the way you want to do it. So even though the Tower is a very, sometimes can be a very, very devastating card and cause a lot of loss and a lot of anguish, it is actually a card that is got its hidden beauty in the fact that it brings about change and takes you into a better place. So leaving behind things that were keeping you stuck under false pretenses, it gets rid of all of that and it allows the fresh to enter. So there's some kind of big change coming in over there with that Tower that's going to allow you to move away from any energy that you have been stuck in. You might be thinking of going back into school, going back into teaching, going back into learning. So that is very, very important. You might need to do some kind of bridging course in order for you to move forward. And it seems like I've taken out one less card. So let's just take an extra card here from the deck. Okay. So you've got that Hierophant card over here. So this is the need for you to get some professional advice, but it's also a need for you to maybe think about doing some kind of bridging course, some kind of learning course. You might even be taking on the role as being a mentor. Something that you're doing right now, a lot of people are coming to you for solutions, for answers. You're the go-to person. You've got a lot of knowledge that you've acquired and a lot of people coming in for that. Now you've got the 10 of Cups, so that old emotional situation is now finished. It seems like maybe whatever this Tower brings in, it's going to completely end that situation because it was not serving you and it was not good for you. Whatever that emotional situation was, it was a burdensome situation. It looks like you're going to be cutting ties with those people from the past and you're going to be moving forward. And it's a dramatic change, something really big. Now in that Hopes and Fears card, you got that 10 of Wands over there. So this is about you're still carrying a lot of burdens and responsibilities. There's still a lot of people that are very, very nasty, really, that you're dealing with. There's a very aggressive energy coming through. So you've got two 10s over here. So this is talking about cutting ties with all these people that are giving you grief and letting go of those responsibilities. Whatever burdens you've been carrying, it's time for you to delegate or leave it behind and move on. And you know this because this is in the Hopes and Fears section. Now going into the future, you've got the Justice card over there, the Page of Wands, and the Empress card. So there's a legal situation that is going to be sorted out with this Justice card. So whatever situation there was, if this was the divorce, this is the final decision that is going to be made. Balance is going to be restored over there. This could also be that, karmic justice is coming to serve you. So, whatever you have been going through, people are going to get what is coming to them, what is due to them. So if they've done you down, it looks like they're going to get sorted out as well. You've got the Page of Wands, so some good news coming in for you. So whatever this legal case is, it looks like it's going to be, successful on the outcome is going to be successful. Now, if you're thinking about moving on, there could be even some news about a new job coming in over here with that Page of Wands. You might be thinking about signing contracts over here with this Justice card. But it looks like with this Page of Wands, whatever the news comes in, you will start acting. You'll be doing a lot of travel. It's really good news that comes in over here. And, it's going to allow you to achieve your goals. Now, this legal issue that you're dealing with, the good news comes in and you might be getting some money, a payoff over there that allows you some financial independence as well, because the Empress card is all about money. And with this Page of Wands, this news comes in quite quickly and it's really good news. And it's, it follows this legal decision that is made. So there's some kind of payoff that is coming in and that's going to give you some extra money so that, you can at least buy the luxuries of life with that Empress card. So it looks like it's going to be a substantial amount of money that comes in for you there. But there's big changes coming in, big change in your situation and a lot of power coming into your hand as well. So where you have been feeling disempowered, it's time for that change now. You've got the Strength card, you've got the Tower card, which is a card ruled by Mars, and you've got this Fountain card. So across the board, it seems like power coming back into your hand again, and and also a lot of money coming into your hand again. Okay, so you've got the cycles. At this time, the cycle in your life is bringing sudden change, disappointment, or famine. Know that this is about to change for the better. Be prepared. So you're going through a lot of thorns at the moment. There's a lot of cactus here, cacti, and they've got a lot of thorns in them. So that is about you leaving that behind and you're moving forward. And there's big change coming and it's all going to be for the better. And then the second card is love. You may find your soulmate or marry within the next 12 to 18 months. So the decision means commitment and harmony and security. So if you come to a divorce, it looks like, you're going to be moving into a period where there's more harmony and security. You might end up meeting somebody, a new relationship entering into your life over there. And there's a card of persistence over here. So even though there's been many changes in your life recently, you need to become more persistent to get what you want. With persistence and good advice, you will achieve. Don't give up. So you need to go the distance. Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. It looks like even with that Strength card, just have that resilience. You need to, no matter what comes your way, hang in there, because it looks like everything is going to change for the better for you. A lot of power coming into your hands. You got the Nine of Spring over here. So protect the fruits of your labors. prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. So you're still being faced with a lot of problems, a lot of issues, but you will have the strength to be able to deal with it with that Nine of Spring. The Awakening card is about change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness. There is a temporary pause. So things may not seem to be going that well, but it's just giving you a chance to heal from a situation, and then things will start moving on, because you've got the Prince of Spring immediately. That so immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, and passionate relationships. So on the relationship front, it looks like something's coming in for you over there. So where things are stuck after dealing with all these problems, you might be feeling stuck, suddenly the energy comes in. So the Prince of Springs is a card that is ruled by Aries, the fire signs, and this shows that there's going to be movement and change that comes in pretty quickly, and you're going to have to act pretty fast as well. You might be getting a new job as well. You might be thinking of doing some overseas travel as well. So this could be the case, because the Prince of Spring, which is the Knight of Wands, is usually about moving overseas and traveling a lot with regards to your job, maybe doing a lot of international communication. So there's that, a decision about even staying or even leaving and going and doing the same job somewhere else. But there's certainly going to be a lot of travel that comes in with this new job. So think about doing a bridging course, or even think about getting some advice, professional advice, with this Hierophant card there. But it looks like there's cycles that are ending. You got that 10 of Wands as well as the 10 of Cups. So these difficult situations, or this difficult relationship, is now coming to a close. A legal decision being made over there, and there's some financial payoff that comes in for you, and a lot of power coming into your hands again. So you're done with all the difficult bits. The Nine of Cups is there, showing that you are going to achieve everything that you put your mind to and everything that you desire, and a very, very positive outcome for you. But just hang in there. That is very, very important, not to give up hope.